Okay, one last thing, I guess for today or for this batch. Um, I really want to say this, and it's not a flex, it's not like all this stuff, but I like to do my stuff in my own way. And I've had very few collaborators on my music. And if they are, like, they just offered like a piece to the song. I've had my brother and sister, like on In the Morning, my sister plays xylophone. Uh, I just like the way that she plays it. Um, my little brother on a different song that's like a demo at this point, but we have this song called Dirty Soup, which is awesome. But like everything that's there, I've made, with those exceptions. Like I write the songs, I write the lyrics, I I guess I compose, like I make the backbone of the music. I record the music, which I guess involves like engineering, mixing, mastering, whatever that is in an amateur form. I work with the distributor to get that music to Spotify, to get to certain platforms. Um, and what does that entail? That entails me oftentimes making artwork, graphic design, paintings. I paint. So sometimes I'll take my paintings and make those into things like the cover of something. Rear view is like a collage of my painting. Um, like I do all of it. I don't send my things off to mix and master. I make all the little reels. I make these videos. I'm writing music, and while I'm doing that, like the music comes into my life and it leaves. And I only really want to do it when there's like a special lesson to be learned. And then oftentimes like the songs stick around, like I talked in the um, like the rear view video, how I have like these batches of songs that kind of stick around forever, and I feel the weight of them, and then I want to get the pressure off by getting it out and recording it. But like in that time that I'm kind of living with the songs, like they grow with me, they have different versions, and but they almost have their own identity and spirit, and I forget that they're even songs that I wrote, like I make them. I wait for them, I listen for them, I give them a chance, I give them a voice, I give them a character and a spirit and a place, and I let them exist. And sometimes it's like, I mean, that's crazy to think about anyway. Like, you give your music a space to exist. Like, someone else isn't going to write your song, and they're not going to write it the way that you do. I'll sit down to the guitar and kind of I make a rhythm that I want to hear. I make a melody that I want to hear, and then I record it. I remember it. I come back to it. Like I just put out a reel of me playing guitar. Like I play the riff through, and then the second time I sing some lyrics to it. But I have to work these songs out. That song, it took me 2 or 3 sessions of just sitting there, kind of fumbling with that riff that I liked. Um, just for context, let me pull it up. But um, yeah, I have to do all this. Like I do all of it. I'm trying to figure it out. Um, how's this for a psycho thing? This one. Pull it up on YouTube. That song right there. This is not working. But anyways, like I make this stuff, dude. This is what I do. I make it all. So like I've shared my music on Reddit and stuff, and people are like, oh, like you could use some mixing and mastering. I know, but I want to do it myself. I want to learn it. I want it to be a skill that I like sit in my back room, like make albums in my back room. Are they going to sound like some, I don't know, I'm not going to Abbey Road, I'm not going to some crazy studio, but I'm making things that are important to me and special to me, and with time I'll just get better. You know, like I'm really proud of the songs that I'm writing, and I can tell that they're really like tightening up. And in some ways they've been way too tight. Like the songs are too short. I don't know why. Like I was just listening to like Hysteria by Def Leppard. I love that song. I love that song. But I put it on and I'm like, man, it's kind of long. Like I'm used to like Earl Sweatshirt length where it's like 1:45 to 2:15. Hysteria is 5 minutes and 55 seconds. I mean, they know they were making something sick, and they bring the chorus around 3 times, and they have a bridge, and like I don't know, they have all these verses, but I need to let the songs breathe and kind of have a life. I just assume that no one has time for music, and they're kind of ADHD like me, and they can only get to one verse and one chorus. Um, I'm always shuffling things around and moving things, and anyways. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on. I just wanted to say that. Like, I make all the stuff, make the covers. Like, I want to share this news because I want it to be fulfilled, but I'm working to make physical copies of my music, especially the large projects, and I'll do my best to have those available. And you know, when they're made and when I have like samples coming, there'll be some videos of like some unboxing stuff, and just because that's a dream of mine to have that be fulfilled. But you know, to hold my music in my hand, maybe do like a car test, drive around, put the album on. But that's been a goal of mine. But you know, if I'm going to learn all these skills and learn all these things to be able to uh, like support the music and support the craft, then you know, like think about how it can pay you on some like ikigai stuff. You know, if that's your purpose, if that's the thing that calls you, if that's the thing that feels special, then find a way to make it work. You know, make hoodies like the Jerome hoodie. Got one under here. Um, make make the music, make it available. Ask for support. It's not cringy to push you. You know, don't be too indie. Anyways, don't take yourself too seriously either. Like show who you are. And anyways, I'll cut it short. I'm doing all this, dude. I am. When others are involved, I'll give them credit. So, thanks, guys. Over and out.